Situated in the New York City borough of Brooklyn lies Prospect Park. It provides an oasis of calm for New Yorkers living in this concrete jungle. Transworld Sport headed here to find out more about the new sport of circle rules football.
We started playing the game in 2006, and it started as a theater project. My friend Greg Manley, instead of writing a play for his senior project, he decided to create a sport. And instead of people coming out to watch the play, they came out to play the game. Sports is inherently dramatic, and he really took that literally. And so we worked together and we came up with a sport, and it's called Circle Rules Football.
Starting with just a yoga ball, Scott and his co-founders fleshed out the rules of the game in Prospect Park, where it's since been played for over a decade. The game is played on a circular field with a single goal in the centre. Around the goal lies an area called the key. Teams of 6 aim to get the ball through the goal from opposing ends without stepping inside the key. Players can touch the ball with any part of their body so long as they don't trap, hold or sit on the ball. The team that scores the most goals by the end of the match wins.
So main priorities when we were developing the game was really solid gameplay. How do we create a fluid sport that was fun to play and easy to learn, easy to pick up? But just as important as that, we were trying to figure out how to create a sport that was inherently dramatic from a spectator's perspective. And that's why we played with a giant bouncy yoga ball. And it's why we created a game that was spherical, that everyone was focused in the center of the field. And there's not a bad seat in the house when you're watching Circle Rules.
The links between theatre and sport are reflected in the interpretive styles of play. Signature moves include the double kick and the pizza hold. Which team starts the game is decided by the down-up. First player to touch the floor and get back up is awarded the ball. With its unique quirks and playful freedom, the game has attracted a wide membership.
I was actually walking in Prospect Park on Sunday about 4 years ago, and I saw it was like a group of people all playing with a giant ball, and I had like no idea what was going on. So I just sat there and watched the game for a little bit, and it just looked awesome. There's absolutely no shaming people based on their skill level or their athletic ability, and basically everyone is a part of the community. And that to me was the most appealing part of the game. Like the game itself is fun, but the community is the best part.
It's kind of grown into something more than just showing up, you know, weekly or bi-weekly and sort of kicking a ball around or punching a ball around. It's truly turned into something more, and a lot of us have started hanging out outside of games. You know, we'll do game nights, we'll do trivia parties like every couple months, and so a lot of people have kind of become friends through Circle Rules. It's really lovely, you know, people just kind of taking care of people.
Friendships are tested in the weekly league, where teams compete in a series of group and knockout games. Transworld Sport was in town for the semi-final showdown between the league's oldest team, Shock and Awe, and 8-time champions, the Brooklyn Warriors.
30 seconds!
All right, let's go.
It does get competitive, but since we do all know each other and we've known each other for years, it's a healthy, competitive spirit. There's no ill will with anyone out there. But personally, I always tell my guys, they always steal the line from Braveheart, I didn't get dressed up for nothing. So I'm like, I'm here, let's win and let's dominate, you know. But let's do it within the rules. Let's play fair, let's have fun. And I tell my team, we don't talk mess, we don't talk junk. Just play, keep your head down, win, and let's go home.
After games, the teams go for a drink or two and they sing the Circle Rules football fight song. From its roots in the experimental wing at New York University, Circle Rules football has come a long way. There's now even a World Cup. This year's event, which took place in England, was won by the US.
The game kind of ebbs and flows in different places, and when the sport kind of simmers down and it sounds like it kind of disappears from a place where it had been playing before, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit. And then when suddenly I hear out of nowhere that people I don't even know are playing the game in other places, it warms my heart, because it means that the sport is being spread by other than the people who originally played it here in New York. I don't know, it's an emotional roller coaster, watching a sport that we created grow. I don't want to keep playing on half a soccer pitch for the rest of my life. I want to see what it feels like to play in a circular coliseum where people are looking down in the nosebleed seats really steep down at the Circle Rules field, and what that's like to watch an actual competitive game in a circular arena. That's the goal, that's the dream.
Here's to dreams.